do this status conference because we have a plea hearing on the 20th of April.
So you just have Renard?
I'm sorry?
Renard, do you have Renard?
Renard is very curious. I went up to the jail to see him last week and was told that the Secret Service thing came and picked him up. So I confirmed that. I've emailed to Aaron that he is no longer within our control, and I have made suggestions to Aaron, but I've not heard from Aaron about what he wants to do.
Mr. Becker, is Mr. Cunningham getting on?
I think so.
Okay. We'll wait on it, see what he wants to.
Yeah,
See if he
that
wants
was
to
a
weigh
new
in.
one for me to find out that the feds had come to get a guy that quickly.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to watch.
I'm sorry.
That will be interesting to watch.
Oh, yes.
Hold on, this is a major legal development. When a defendant is suddenly taken by the Secret Service, it usually means the case has escalated beyond state-level jurisdiction. Here's what's important. Federal charges often carry heavier penalties and completely different procedures. That's why the prosecutor is already suggesting the state might dismiss one of the cases, because once federal authorities step in, they typically take priority. But notice something interesting. The drug charges might not be handled federally. That creates a split situation where the defendant could face both federal and state consequences depending on how things play out. Let me ask you this. Do you think it's fair when a case shifts like this, or does it feel like the stakes suddenly become uneven for the defendant?
Yeah, he's already got a federal public defender.
Okay, there's Mr. Cunningham. Mr. Cunningham, we are talking about 26 CR 53 and 61 Renard.
Your Honor, I would request those matters be set down a month for a status conference. It's my understanding in correspondence with the KBI and the Secret Service that there are federal proceedings that are ongoing. Assuming those go as planned, the state likely will dismiss at least the first of these two cases. It's my understanding the Secret Service will not deal with the drug charges. But I would ask for just a month continuance to see what happens on that front, and then the state will make a decision on how to proceed from there.
Mr. Beckman?
That's fine. And Aaron, I sent you an email, I think Sunday.
I read it.
Okay.
So the 5th, 5/5 at 11.
I'm
May
sorry,
5th.
Judge.
May 5th at 11.
That works. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, that's when we'll see it again. I don't think there's anything else for you, Mr. Beckman. Is that correct? That's it for you?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, have a good day.
Thanks. Take care.
Will you waive signature, Mr. Beckman?
Yes.
Thank you.
Read your clients here. So 25 CR 380, State of Kansas versus Chelsea, Nicole Summers. Announce appearances, please.
May it please the court, the state appears through Assistant Ellis County Attorney Joshua Becker.
May it please the court, Your Honor, the defendant appears via Zoom and through court-appointed counsel Reed Stevens off from Colby, Kansas.
And where are we at on this case? What needs to be set?
Your Honor, at this point, I'd be requesting we set this for a prelim. I haven't had any meaningful negotiations with Mr. Becker about this case. I think this was one that I think maybe kind of fell through the cracks on both of our ends. But if we could set it for a prelim, that'll remind us to get something possibly worked out. And if not, we'll just go forward with the prelim.
Okay. How long does the state need for prelim?
I think it should just be a couple witnesses and they'd be short, so probably just an hour would be fine.
Okay. You can get that set up with Sandy and go from there.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Ms. Summers, you're excused. Let's go with 26 CR 32. State of Kansas versus Marissa Marlene Collins, because I see her on here. Counsel, announce appearances, please.
May it please the court, the state appears through Assistant Ellis County Attorney Joshua Becker. Dakota was on, he's not anymore.
Okay, let's move to um,
Your Honor, if we could take up Kaylee Rodriguez, I think she's on.
yeah, I see that. I'm looking for a case here. Oh, 26 CR2 council announce appearances, please.
May it please the court, the state appears through Assistant Ellis County Attorney Joshua Becker.
May it please the court, Your Honor, the defendant appears via Zoom and through court-appointed counsel Reed Stevens Law Firm, Colby, Kansas.
And we're on for status in this. What do we need to set it for?
Your Honor, I'll be requesting we set this one for a prelim as well. I'll leave it up to Mr. Becker to say how long.
I think 1 hour again will be sufficient.
Okay.
And that works for me.
What else anything we need to talk about today on the
I don't
case?
believe so, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Thank you, Ms. Rodriguez. You're free to leave.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You give my.
Mr. Stevens, would you waive signature on the journal entries?
Yeah, I will, Josh. I'll waive on both. Kaylee, if you could call my office, that'd be great.
Okay, will do.
Thank you. And Judge, I believe that's all I have, if I could be excused.
Yep. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Let's take up 26 CR10 State of Kansas versus Serena Marie Barnhill. Council announce appearances, please.
May it please the court, the state appears through Assistant Ellis County Attorney Joshua Becker.
Thank you, Your Honor. May it please the court. The defendant, Serena Barnhill, appears via Zoom in the custody of the Rooks County Sheriff's Office and with her court-appointed attorney, Robert Anderson, Jr.
And we're on for status here also. What do we need to talk about here?
Judge, Ms. Barnhill has 3 cases, a Rooks County case, an Ellis County case, and a Rush County case. I'm in the process of trying to get those 3 matters resolved. The holdup is the Rooks County case, and she's in Rooks County custody. I think we might be getting close to something that would be acceptable to the defendant. I have not discussed where we're at with her yet. She's been at treatment. If I can be given a breakout room at the conclusion of this hearing, that would be really helpful to me, I think. But if we wanted to set this out for another status 30, 60 days from now, that would be great.
Let's set it 60. And then if you want to advance it, you sure can. It sounds like there's a couple other matters somewhere somewhere else. So, what's a 60-day date, Brandon? And do you want a breakout room right now, Mr. Anderson?
16th and June 2nd.
After we get
16th of what?
The 2nd and the 16th.
Oh, the 2nd? I can barely hear you for some reason. I don't know. Maybe it's my computer.
No, it's mine.
Okay, so
the 16th would be preferred. I'm booked the 2nd.
June 16th? No. Yeah, June 16th,
Yep.
11 o'clock by Zoom.
And yes, if I could get a breakout room now that we're done, or now that I think we're done.
Yeah, you want to break them out there?
Mr. Anderson, before you go, would you waive signature on the journal entry?
Of course, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, let's just go down these. How about 25 CR 293 State of Kansas versus Bruce Michael Rumbaugh? Counsel for the record announce appearances.
May it please the court, the state appears through Assistant Ellis County Attorney Joshua Becker.
May it please the court, the defendant appears by and through counsel Alex Herman.
So we're on for status. I see the notes from previously Judge Flax's journal entry of plea and sentencing to be filed. What's going on today for this?
I've sent a journal entry of plea and sentencing to Mr. Herman, I believe. I think he's just trying to get his client's signature on that.
And I believe I did have the signature. I thought I submitted it back to Mr. Becker. If not, I will get it to him after this hearing, Your Honor.
Okay, so do we need to set it? Do we need to keep it on the docket, or are we good?
We should be good,
Yeah.
if Mr. Herman has it.
Yeah, I do have it, and I apologize, Mr. Becker. I thought I had sent it to you.
Not an issue at all.
Okay, I'm not going to set it on the docket. If it doesn't get done, one of you can call the clerks and get it set for what it needs to be set for. Okay.
Sounds good, Your Honor.
Anything else on this one?
No,
Your
Your
Honor.
Okay, have a good day. 25 CR 377 State of Kansas versus Cordiante Hilton Stoll. I saw him on here before. I don't know where he went. Counsel for the record, there he is. Counsel for the record, announce appearances, please.
May it please the court, the state appears through Assistant Ellis County Attorney Joshua Becker.
May it please the court, Cordiante Stoll appears via Zoom and co-counsel Spencer Manning.
Mute him, Brandon, please. What are we doing today?
Your Honor, I've extended a diversion in this matter to defense counsel. I don't believe just this morning though, so I don't know that Mr. Manning's had an opportunity to discuss that with his client.
That is accurate, Your Honor. I've been able to speak with my client briefly regarding this recent offer. However, we request a little bit more time just to further consider our options. If we'd be able to set this out for one final status, it would be greatly appreciated.
30 days?
I think that would be sufficient.
The 5th of May at 11?
That works for me, Your Honor.
Okay. What else today?
Yes, Your Honor. We were curious if the court would be willing to allow Mr. Stoll some kind of work release so that he could drive to and from work. He's recently got a new job, and he is without other effective means of transportation.
What's state's opinion on that?
I'm not sure what is being asked for. Is it a condition of his bond that he stay in Ellis County? Is that what you're?
He needs to be able to drive.
Oh, I don't have any position on that as long as he has a driver's license.
Yeah, if he's valid, I don't see a reason. I don't know if it needs to be an order though, Mr. Manning. You can sure research that, get with state, approach the court with some sort of agreed order, and I'll take a look at it. And
Understood.
if it's something I think is going to be safe for all parties, I'm going to sign it.
Okay. Understood, Your Honor. Thank
Yep.
you.
Anything else on this one?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Stoll's case is closed for the day, so you're excused.
Thank you, Judge.
26 CR 23 State of Kansas versus Ritesh Bhaktabe Patel. Counsel for the record, announce appearances, please.
May it please the court, the state appears by Aaron J. Cunningham, Ellis County Attorney via Zoom.
Morning, Your Honor. Christopher McHugh for the defendant, and I see that Mr. Patel is on the Zoom. He is titled Chuck.
Okay, and we're on for status on this one. What's going on? What do we need to set it for?
Your Honor, Mr. Cunningham and I have been in contact. Defense is requesting another 30-day status conference setting, and I understand there's no objection.
Okay. Anything else on the case that we need to set? We'll put it on May 5th at 11. Is there anything else, any other orders we need to address?
I don't think
Not
so.
for the state.
Okay, so May 5th, 11 o'clock, we'll come back and see what the movement is on that case, okay?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Marsh. Thank you. You guys are excused.
Thank you.
Will you waive
Okay.
signature, Mr. McHugh?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. McHugh. I'm looking down here and I'm calling you by your middle name, but sorry.
We're
about
doing
that.
fine. We're
Have
doing
a good
fine,
day.
Judge. All right. I'll see you guys.
26 CR 32 State of Kansas versus or did we, Marlene Collins, did we do that one?
We were trying, and then Mr. Coombs was not on here any longer.
Okay, let's skip down to 26 CR 34, State of Kansas versus Tavares Marquis Elston. Counsel for the record, announce appearances, please.
May it please the court, the state appears through Assistant Ellis County Attorney Joshua Becker.
Please the court, the defendant appears via televideo conference and with counsel Alex Herman.
And we are statusing this one too. What's happening?
Your Honor, two things. One, I think we need to set this matter for preliminary hearing. The other thing is Mr. Tavares would like to take up bond, and I would ask that we also, when we're setting preliminary hearing, schedule a hearing on my motion to modify bond.
You don't have that motion filed yet, though, do you?
He does.
Oh. Well, prelim's going to be probably later than earlier, so you can sure set them separately, Mr. Herman. But how long for prelim?
I would guess at least 2 hours, but if the state...
I would think 2 hours would be fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Prelim and a motion to modify. Okay. Get that set up with Sandy and I'll take a look at it. Anything else on his case for today?
No, Your Honor.
Not for today, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Elston. Thank you, Mr. Herman. Have a good day.
Your Honor, I'd waive signature on the journal entries, and I don't believe I have anything else if I could be excused.
I think that's it for you. Yeah.
Your Honor.
Have a good day. Now
You
we
too.
just get Mr.
Coombs is getting on right now.
Mr. Coombs is back. Okay.
He's getting on right now.
Okay. Brennan, I'd suggest like taking that Campbell's soup can and the string that's attached to that, maybe just wiggling that.
Recording in progress.
Mr. Coombs. All right, 26 CR 32, State of Kansas versus Marlene Collins. Counsel for the record, announce appearances.
May it please the court, the state appears through Assistant Ellis County Attorney Joshua Becker.
Your Honor, may it please the court, Dakota Coombs, court-appointed attorney for Marissa Collins, who also appears here via Zoom.
And we are on for status on this one too. What's going on? What do we need to set it for?
Your Honor, I would request we set this for preliminary hearing.
Okay. Well, Mr. Coombs, in agreement with that?
I have no objections to that, Your Honor. I've got the discovery. I've talked to my client. We'll just schedule a time for me and my client to go over the discovery so we can get ready for prelim.
Okay. And how long?
Probably 2 hours.
Okay. All right. Get with Sandy to set that prelim. I don't see anything else on my docket. Oh, you're excused, Ms. Collins, and Mr. Coombs. I think that's all for you, unless I have something that's.
Nope, and I apologize for running a little bit late. So
that's all right.
Would you waive signature, Mr. Coombs?
Yep, I'll waive signatures.
Thank you.
What we just witnessed is a perfect example of how real courtroom proceedings aren't always dramatic on the surface, but underneath, there's a lot happening strategically. Across multiple cases, we saw delays requested, preliminary hearings scheduled, and negotiations quietly unfolding. That's how the legal system often works, step by step, with each hearing moving the case closer to a resolution. The most significant moment? That federal intervention. When agencies like the Secret Service get involved, it can completely reshape a defendant's future, shifting the case into a much more serious arena. At the same time, other defendants are still navigating early stages, requesting time, exploring plea options, or preparing for preliminary hearings where the evidence will finally be tested. So now the question is, which of these cases do you think will actually go to trial, and which ones will be resolved behind the scenes? If you found this case as fascinating as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns.
Okay. If there's nothing else, I'm going to close and excuse you guys. Have a good day.
Thank you.
You too.